Hello YouTube viewers, this is Super Mike 872. I'm back with another review. My review is going to be on Medieval 2 Total War and Total War Kindoms. Alright, to get started, I'm going to talk about the campaign. Well, a little bit. Campaign. It has 15 settlements to start with. 15 cities, whatever you want to call it. You should really try to keep your economy, military, and social systems in order. Let's see here. And public order. That is another very important thing to keep in order, because if you don't, lots of things could go wrong with buildings. I think buildings can be destroyed. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I know that your king or leader could be killed in battle, or even just in general, just killed. In battle, you need to keep your general protected, because if your general is killed in battle, your army will most likely rout. And if your army, if most of your armies rout, then you have a lesser chance of winning the battle, of course. There are 21 factions. For the multiplayer campaign, it's on one computer. You might be able to do it on different computers, but I'm not sure if I'm not completely sure if you can do that or not. You'd have to ask somebody else, because I'm not an expert at that stuff. Single player battle has to be on different computers. The downside, battles campaign in general just takes a long time. One battle I think lasted me about a half hour. That's just one downside. I couldn't really think of much else. The graphics are great. The action, I love the action. So yeah, and before you begin a battle in the campaign, you'll have a bar, and you'll have your faction on one side and your enemy's faction on the other side. If it's leaning towards your faction, that means you have a lesser chance. And I think there's also like a probability, like the chances of you winning and not winning or whatnot. So that is definitely something you should really watch when you're about to start a battle. Even though sometimes if it's not on your side, you can still win. I've done it before. I've done it a couple times where I was barely there on the bar and I won it. Just pretty impressive. But you have 7 factions in the American campaign: New Spain, Aztec, Mayans, Apache tribes, Chichimeca, Talakians, and Tarascans. Now, excuse me on my pronunciation. I'm not good at pronunciation whatsoever. In the Britannia campaign, you have 5 factions: England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Norway. And I made these pictures kind of long because when I first did it, I had 10 seconds and I had to go really quick, otherwise I'd miss it. Yeah. 5 factions for the Crusaders: Jerusalem, Principality of Anatolia, Egypt, Turks, and Byzantium. And then the next one is 4 factions: Teutonic or Lithuania, Denmark, and Novgorod. And my next review will be on June 7th, I want to say. But until next time, I'm Super Mike 872, and I'll see you later.